Spring is here, and if I ever needed motivation to get me outside, all that mental health stuff that keeps me inside and doesn't let me do anything, this is the motivation I need. So many things are going on. Come around with me in my yard and check out what's happening here in spring, down under, Northern Victoria, Australia. The orchard behind me is really starting to kick into life. I've got peach flowers blossoming on the tree right now. They look fantastic. And my 3 types of cherries, they're all starting to blossom. And there's little cherry fruits growing through the flowers right now. That's so exciting. I'm really looking forward to them. After a good winter prune, the apricots, the pears, the apples, the peaches, you name it, they're all springing to life and they're looking fantastic. My AOK plum and Satsuma plum are side by side in grow bags. They've done really well this season. They've cross-pollinated, and I've got little baby plums coming up out of the flowers as well. It's so exciting. Oh man, this yard is just full of life at the moment, and it's just going to get better. The grapes and blackberries got a good prune. I cut them back and they're looking really good for summer. There's little shoots appearing now on the grapes and the blackberries. So give me a few months time and there's going to be some beautiful grapes and berries growing over here. There's oranges and mandarins that I've already started harvesting, and because I plant different varieties, I've got new ones now that are just starting to flower or are at the stages of young fruit. So I have a nice extended season of mandarins and oranges here. Looking good. Celery, garlic, potatoes, they're all growing here on this shelf and they're doing really well, just as the sun comes out and blinds me. But yep, another project that's doing really well. And so's this dog down below the camera trying to get attention. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, Loop. Hey, Loop. Hey. Oh. The mulberry trees are doing really well. After a good winter prune, like many things that get pruned in winter, they've come back to life. I've got so many nice looking berries growing already, and the foliage is a beautiful light green colour. It looks fantastic, and on the rare occasion that we get rain here, I just love seeing the water on the leaves. It's just a beautiful sight, and again, I'm looking forward to these. I can't wait for more berries. I guess you can see I'm a berry fan. I'm very excited. As you can see, I'm in for another bumper year of raspberries. The canes, the fruiting canes from last year, brand new foliage on them. It's really starting to kick in. And then down below, I've got beautiful new foliage, new growth, I should say, that's coming up from the roots. And that'll be next year's fruiting canes. Chickens are starting to lay eggs again after a winter that was cold and they didn't do too well. There was a few that were slow laying, but thankfully the weather's warming up and the girls are really starting to put out the eggs again. I've got a few tomatoes that I've already planted, and they're planted in with some garlic and some capsicums, or bell peppers as other people say, and they've already got a bit of a head start this season, so yeah, they're looking pretty good. There's a borage plant in there, or borage as some people call it as well, and that's self-seeding and that's popped up and it looks like it's going to be a beauty. It looks really big. Strawberries are looking great. I grow a lot of them, and again this year they're looking really good. Flowers are starting to emerge and you can see the strawberry plant in the middle of those flowers starting to form. So I'm looking forward to them. I was collecting runners and I've replanted some of the runners off those plants. They're little babies that grow out of them. So I've got even more strawberry plants this year. Blueberry plants are doing it tough, but they're going okay, and I've got flowers on them, so I am getting blueberries this year, which is always a good thing. And of course, I do have seedlings on the go. I've got trays of broccoli outside hardening off. I've also got some melons. There's butternut, there's different types of pumpkin, there's watermelon, there's rock melon or cantaloupe as people call it, and they're looking really well, and they're outside hardening off, as I said, and they'll be going into the ground really, really soon. I've got to be careful of mice, so I try to germinate everything inside, and inside at the moment I've got more tomatoes, corn, cucumbers, lettuce, and I don't know, there's something else as well, and they're all at the seed stage, hopefully germinating as I speak. There's other things that I haven't shown you, such as the avocados and the olives and more celery and, I don't know, black currants and lemongrass and herbs and things like that. They're all doing fine, but I don't want to take up much more of your time, so there you have it. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and hopefully I'll see you in the next cooking or gardening video. Bye for now.